Hi there, I am Shadowscaper, and I have been active in aquascaping in aquariums since the early 90s. My specialty is hardscaping, and you will probably have seen some of my mini works between the top ranks of international contests in the past 20 years.
When I first started, I was a young teenager who wasn't allowed to have aquariums at home. Instead, I joined a local club and learned from the members how to scape, maintain, and enjoy the beauty of aquaria. I soon found that my real passion came from building tanks and letting my creativity loose on the process. So I started helping the senior members in the club with contest tanks and show tanks so they could enjoy a few more years of aquarium fun before they had to quit due to health and old age. These many years of building tanks for others earned me a reputation for high-quality scapes and contest success. Today, it has become a bonus for me, a small extra income, and a way to travel around the world for cheap. Thanks to this hobby, this passion for scaping, I have had a chance to meet some of the great aquascapers in the world, seen some of their works up close and personal, constantly asking questions, learning techniques and skills that have made my scapes a constant influence in the top 100 of international contests all around the world. I want to share some of this experience with you, but I have to keep my identity hidden. As I said before, my specialty is the creative process of hardscaping. And people have asked me throughout the years to create their creative ideas in their tanks so that they can plant them and present them in international contests. I know my flaws, my weaknesses. I don't have the fine touch needed for maintenance, or the delicate eye for balancing the plants. Many times I hear scapers tell me that winning a contest can only be done if your hardscaping technique is perfect. Well, I'm here to tell you, hardscaping is only one step among many. So, please join me on this journey, and I promise you that step by step, you will get better too. Who knows, maybe one day I will be standing next to you, congratulating you on beating Josh Sim, Luis Galarraga, Matthew Maines, or Takayuki Fukada.
Now let's take our first deep dive into becoming a top 100 contestant. Let us start by looking at this scape from 2018. The creator made a bold move, combining what seems to be elements from the Brazilian style and the jungle style. But why did it only rank 319th? In my opinion, the concept, while interesting, wasn't ripe yet. It wasn't completed yet. I am missing the contrast between light and dark. There is comparatively little shadow and a lot of light. Most of the stonework is well lit, most of the center tree is well lit. Where is the mystery and impact you can find in the shadow? Also, the planting seems a little bare, a little minimalistic. However, there are some elements that we will find in more recent tanks that scored much higher. In fact, I have a challenge for you if you want it. Do you see the snow-like effect on the rocks? Who else did something of an underwater snow effect in more recent years? Try looking at IAPLC 2024. There was one in the top 100 that year. Enjoy the hunt.
Now look at this scape from IAPLC 2024, ranked 16th. Do you see how the center tree construction looks similar? Or what about this one, ranked 5th, also at IAPLC 2024? Look at how much shadow this scape has. Look at how much wood is covered by plants. We can even find one in 2025, ranked 13th. A lot more play between light and shadow, so much more contrast, and because of that contrast, it has so much more impact. Do you know who took this centerpiece tree concept to the very top of the ranking? Yo-Yo Prayogi in 2021, when he won with this stunning jungle style. Do you see how these more recent tanks use a similar concept but added in more details? They refined the 2018 scape and played much more with the light and dark contrast. I would have loved to see Hitoshi Naruse take his concept and creation to that level. And I will be looking for some more works of his in my spare time. Really curious to see his skills and creations with 7 years of extra experience under his belt.
I promise to help bring you to the next level. Well, here is my first piece of advice. Find a style that fits you. And when I say fits you, I don't mean fits your skills, but I am talking about what style gives you the strongest impression. Skills you can train and learn. Aquascaping is a story you want to tell, a journey you want people to go on with you. Your aquascape is the living movie for that journey. So go into the archives, go on YouTube, go to websites, put on some music, and look at all the scapes out there. Or take a walk in nature. Sit down, relax, and just look around. Look with your eyes and look with your heart. Aquascaping is not about creating the most complex structure you can. It is about showing your story, your feelings, in one single scape, captured in one instance.
Let's recap for today. First, find your style. Second, find your story. Third, play with light and dark. Just like Josh Shim did in his recent 2025 IAPLC win, A River Somewhere. These are the first steps when working on a contest aquascape. Next time, I will take you through some new steps, and I promise you, together we will find your path to becoming a consistent top 100 ranked aquascaper. See you next time, and if you liked what I had to show you, like and subscribe. It will help me a lot. Remember, my voice might be AI, but the movie is not. I just need to be careful with my identity.